Hi, Richard Shaw here with Utica City FC. I'm live at the 72 Tavern and Grill. We're obviously very excited today. England versus Croatia semi-final World Cup, with France awaiting for the winner in the final, which is going to take place on July 15th, which is a Sunday. Terribly exciting for everyone here. We've had some fantastic crowds for all the games during the World Cup, and we're actually going to speak to some of the staff now. We're just going to bring in Lester. Lester, if I can just grab your ear for a second. You know, obviously being here during the World Cup, seeing all the people coming in, you know, has it been busy on the specifically on those days when the games are taking place?
Oh, yes, that's business has doubled up on those days actually, which is good for a server like me. You know, get some extra money. You know, so. Yeah. Let's say that's why I'm excited. We got this semifinals. I'm waiting for the World Cup to see how much money we could really get in here that day.
So the good people that have been coming in, taking good care of you guys and the rest of the staff. Now I have to ask you this. I'm an English fan, obviously. You can tell by my accent. I'm from England. I'm pulling for England today. Do you think England can beat Croatia and go all the way and face France in the final?
I believe so. I believe so, because my name is English too. So you know, I got a little English roots too. So I got to root for them as well. So.
well, it's funny you say that, because I know it's spelt differently, but Leicester, which obviously is a big city in England, they actually won the Premier League a few years ago. So it's maybe a little superstition, you know, a bit of a coincidence. But I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping England can do it today. You know, obviously based on what we've seen, they've been doing a fantastic, you know, job in terms of scoring goals. They're going to need to continue to do that today. Did you happen to catch any of the Croatia games? Obviously, Luka Modric, a big game player for them.
I was able to catch a little of it. Like I said, since we was busy, I was tending to my tables a little more, so I was catching bits and pieces of the game. But Croatia, they seem like a pretty tough team, but I'm pretty sure England can work something together to get that W today. So.
Well, thank you for your time, Lester. I appreciate it, and fingers crossed for England. And we're also going to bring in quickly Rachel. I know she's super busy. She's always busy working here. Rachel, if you can just come in, I've got a quick question for you. So obviously a lot of drinks being served during these games. There's not been any crowd trouble, which is always pleasing, especially with some of the English fans that can.
Yeah, those English fans.
Yeah, those English fans. Yeah. So with that said, you know, obviously Corona Premier now is something that's huge. A lot of people enjoying that. You know, obviously coming in, making the drinks. How busy has it been during your shifts? Have you seen a significant rise in people coming in during the games?
Absolutely. Every game that's been on, there's people all in the bar, all at the high top tables here, looking at this big screen TV here. Saturday was packed. All those Corona premieres sold, almost all of them, I want to say. Yeah, it's been super busy during the soccer games.
And obviously, you know, you're not just serving the drinks. The food has been. I know I've spoken to a lot of people about the food. Everyone's loving the food. It's been a really good balance, especially during the World Cup, where people are, you know, they're hanging out here for several hours. They need to eat. They need to obviously get some good drinks. But you know, one thing that I know that a lot of people have been impressed with is the screen. Have you had any good feedback about the size of the screen? Because this is obviously one of the biggest screens that we've seen in the area for a long time.
Yeah, everyone's been loving it. A lot of people questioning if we're going to have every single game on, which we have, and they're all on the screen here for everyone to watch.
Well, thank you for your time, Rachel. I appreciate it. Lester, also appreciate your time.
Rachel picked it. Wait,
oh yeah, good, yeah. Well, she already told us, to be fair. Okay. I was gonna tell you, but tell the people who's gonna win today.
Oh, England all the way. Let's go.
Chuck, you love it. So just finally here to wrap it up, obviously this is the calm before the storm. Lots of people are going to be coming in here. It's going to be packed today. Hopefully everyone's going to be pulling for England. I'm sure we'll get some Croatian fans as well. You know, I wish them luck, but not too much luck. I have to root for England. We want England winning it. Finally, whatever happens today, obviously the 15th of July, the Sunday, is going to be a huge soccer day. Arguably one of the biggest days it is the biggest day in soccer for the last 4 years, because it is the World Cup final. So regardless of who is going to be playing France, get yourself down here at the 72 Tavern and Grill, and we will see you there. Cheers. Bye.